Okay, today's date is still the 25th of April 2023. This is the Weaver John C. Roseman, California. Your emotionally disturbed and sleep deprived zombie of Roseman, California. What's going on, zombies? Are we screwed up yet? Normally, I do the Diary of the Griever named John Weaver logs like crazy, but it seems like politics is kicking in today. Okay, it's going to be an open letter to anybody and everybody, including into certain political characters that are still in office right now, formulating on the next strategy on how to keep a certain office occupied, shall we say. You guys know on my channel what the hell my views are concerning about what we got going, and it seems like every time I keep going on YouTube to listen to the progressive media, they're tearing apart main media left and right, and sometimes I think they have it right, and other times I'm not quite so sure what the hell they're talking about. So naturally, on what they call the corporate media at this point, we have experts on one of the media channels I'm watching tearing apart a certain senator named of Cruz and certain tapes that MSNBC, and NBC have acquired, and trying to make their case on how disreputable Mr. Cruz is. Gee, I didn't use the right terminology, did I? I should have said senator. Then again, I never did have respect for this schmuck in the first place. He calls himself a Texan. He ain't no Texan. He ain't born from Texas. He's not Texan. He's a transplant into Texas. But he represents the state of Texas. My apologies to the great state of Texas. You guys certainly deserve this schmuck in the first place. So now, since he's like a January 6th denier and probably a supporter of all the situations, not to mention what is being alluded to strongly of him supporting the orange gas bag number 45, he used to occupy and that they had to fumigate the Oval Office for. And Cruz and the other who drank up the gas, basically, and we have our gas bags in Congress right now, both House and Rep. House Representative, who drank more of the Kool-Aid than the gas, is in primary control, but the Senate's still 51-50 at this point, or 51-49 so far. So, hearing upon what's been going on with the denial and then attacking people left and right, it's no wonder that certain people who still want power and still have the taste in their mouth for more of it have more of an ego issue than instead of serving the country that they swore an oath to. Actually, they swore an oath to the Constitution. But unfortunately, they swore an oath to their pieces of silver. Got the alluding on that one there. So now, since we've got this information being broadcast on MSNBC, even as I currently look at the streaming service here, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't shock me. I already knew these guys are capable of contempt of any sort just to say they're a political asset, or their assets at this point. Texas had power issues, freezing their asses off, couldn't get enough heat to generate for the entire state because we had that cold front coming in a few years ago, remember? And what did Michel Cruz do? He takes his family to get the hell out of the country to warm up somewhere. Yeah, that's not going to live long, but people of Texas forgave his ass. Oh, I miss Richardson. I miss Governor Richardson. I miss her so much. At least she had a level head. She wouldn't have allowed this damn shit for being a governor. But unfortunately, we got Abbott in there. Now, me coming from the state of the libtards and the libturds, and coming specifically from a county that supports an orange gas bag and the abuse that comes from it. That's supposedly the Speaker of the House, or shall I say, schmuck of the House, my own territory of Kern County, California. Is that not much of an insult, or shall I do more of it? I never did like him, never did trust his ass, and he's too much of an oil in the snake. Ugh. Lousy combinations. Never did like snake, but I can use oil for frying. But the taste be coming out very sour. Ugh. But I think I had enough with the political insults at this point. I'm just getting myself fired up and warmed up on this particular video here. So, if you don't mind, I think I'm going to be starting up another, probably a better video without being more oily and more soiled. Did I just say or something insulting concerning about the party of the supposed and deceased Grand Old Party, which is now Trumpsters and the maggots and all the swill and garbage and biological abuse of sorts, of all sorts? I think I've had enough on my political fun here.